Hello, hello. I'm here. I'm alive. Honest. I think. Mostly. All the appendages appear to be in the right place. Still attached and such. How are we all getting on? Apologies for the error on the start time thingamajig. I'm not quite sure what happened. Not sure if I just forgot to change it or if it somehow defaulted back or something. God knows. Technology, eh? Even when you think you got everything sorted. Oh well, we're here now. That's the main thing. Right. Glorious high definition. Right, I'm good nap now. How's everyone getting on? Hope your week's all going well. Apologies, as I say again, to those who are here early because whatever the hell happened with the timing thing. Do hope you'll get the notification I actually got myself sorted out. But, evening Dr. Ian, evening Steve, evening Team Aqua, how you doing? Shotgun Owen, how you doing? New to the channel, welcome then. Hope you're well. Evening Skyrim, how you doing? Hope you're well. Evening Dragon, how you doing? Have I caught Steve? I think I have. Hello Steve, again anyway if I haven't. Evening Belinda. So, now I've got my breath back a little bit. Shall we play some Fallout? It's been an odd one today. Things are still being weird. Person that doesn't seem to want to open on the right monitor for some reason. Leave you odd. There we go. Better. Got £2. What should you buy from the shop? Good question. I don't know. Treat yourself. Or a chocolate or something. Since you won't get much more than that for £2, unfortunately. Sadly. Say 50p sweets is probably about right. Because I'm pretty sure you don't get anything for a penny anymore. That one. So, shiny new Fallout week. We have some new stuff in the Atomic Shop. Actually, it's returning stuff this week, but there's some cool stuff anyway. New Xion power armor paint, which is quite nice. Better as always on something other than the XO one. A little bit of gold detailing. The new Xion styled stuff, a lot of it is quite cool. Little black and gold details. Nice. That's quite cool. Actually quite like the T51 there. Might even be one of the better looking ones. Actually T45 doesn't look bad neither. New Xion hat, because why not? A few other bits and pieces. Skin for your camera. That's actually quite a nice skin, that one. Fancy bar set is very White Springs themed. It's a bit clean, really, but it's also quite nice to have. Something a bit different if you're up for that. Punchbowl is back for those who want to cause havoc. Settler stuff still kicking around, of course. Usually around for a week or two. Old West stuff being back is quite cool. Mounted fish are a bit weird. Weather vane set. The Old West bar set's worth having as well. That's definitely a good shout to grab that. And the windmill fan's quite nice. It's got a light in the middle of it. So if you want a ceiling fan, got in the old bundle. A few outfits. A duster, I think. Yeah, the Western Duster, which is quite nice. Nice take on the cowboy look. A bit nicer than the one that's in the base game. That was cool. Stars and Stripes type things. And a few returning items, which are cool. Tech themed bits and pieces down there. The bundle will have most of that stuff down there in it anyway. Yeah. Personally, not a big fan of the look of most of this stuff. It's a bit jarring to me, but there we go. Black Rider power armor is pretty sick though. Do like that. Got free. A Vault Boy Weather Vane. You got that one. Party Purser's back. Good old Voices on New Xion questline. First update way back when. And succulents as well, that's cool. Oh, those are worth grabbing as well, make a nice little bit of surface decoration for camps. Any new gun skins today, Eddie? Not that I saw. Some returning power armor paint and stuff. And then there, but oh dear. Thoughts on the upcoming update? Really looking forward to it. There's a lot of very cool stuff coming out. A lot of good features coming in it, and even some of the little bits and pieces that are not so sort of what word I'm looking for. There's little minor tweaks that are really nice in there, like crafting sliders, stuff like that, so you can bulk craft at the same time without having to do things one by one. Stuff like that's really nice. As well as the big stuff. Into steak slice. Yeah, that's not bad bet. Good shout, Joe. We go. Well, say here we go. Price of being so close to Xion Station, unfortunately. Yeah. Perk slots and camp slots are going to be good, but as will be the new daily ops, although challenging, I think. Sure, we'll get them figured out eventually, but yeah, the new ones are going to be tough. Should be cool, though. Oh, West Bundle's worth getting just for the Tipsy Tom vendor. Yeah, it's a good vendor, that one. It's a bit smaller as well, so if you're limited on space, it's good for that. Although it's a very distinct style, so it may not fit in every build. Black Rider is your favourite blender. I do like that one. Don't use it often, but occasionally. Shunted over here every time I have to change worlds, typically. How we doing, Rob? You alright? Oh, the death count is still up. Can't even remember what button gets rid of it now. I was playing with OBS the other day, today, at some point. But that shouldn't be on right now because we don't really need. While I'm here, what actually is my hotkey? I haven't used it in a while, so I can't remember what the hotkey is. Oh, yeah, I would never. Good for certain games, that. But don't really need it for Fallout. Right, do I need any feed or anything? No, not really. Lovely weather as usual. Weather for ducks and all that. Cool. I'll head upstairs. Have the in-game music on. But I'm not hearing anything.
Need to remember to bring a gas mask next time I stop in the
Do, it's just not playing right now. Ooh, few times running. That's probably a good place to start. How's my ammo switch looking? Spectacular, actually. Have to do some sorting of stuff out first. There's my weapon bench. Need some repairs for starters. Thing does shake itself to bits rather quickly. What's that? Ammo. Got their materials anyway, which I think I have. Plenty. Ugh. This is why I'm really looking forward to the patch, or one of the reasons. Having to fuff around with this will be a blessing. Yay. Right. Started 2 minutes ago. Nobody's involved, but I can get him. Well, I can if it'll work properly. But it's a bit picky. I actually made the death counter for... What did I make it for? I did the demo of Ghost Runner, which I would probably play properly at some point, but time and... well, yeah, timing and such is the big question on that. Get out of it. Good. Not really. Rock and roll.
The boilers are heating up.
The bloody scorch beast involved.
Local creatures don't like this next part. Shame, really. You'd best keep an eye out for trouble.
Aha! Made it. Now I fell off. Wonderful. Oh well. I'm not trying to get back up there again. That's too much like hard work. That guy doesn't come and get involved. That would be inconvenient. I've forgotten how to shoot. No, stay away. He's licking a boiler pipe. That's not going to end well for him. What's odd? Not off to the best start ever here. A lot more of them than there were last time I did this.
Ways to go for proper tea. One can't rush such things.
I don't know, if you've got a quick boiled kettle you can. Evening Ferry, how are we doing? How'd the boss go in Remnant yesterday? Got him literally about 30 seconds after you headed out, actually. Welcome back, Shotgun Aaron. Ah, got some backup. Life a little bit easier. I hope. I pressed the thing, yeah, I did. Cool. Stick a light on the end of my gun, people think I'm imitating a lighthouse. Why? Learn a hard lesson about doing the killing and not the dying. Yeah, it took a while to learn that lesson.
Gracious. Shame such violence required to get a proper cup of tea. Water temperature in the boilers is now 178.63214 degrees. Just a little bit longer.
Where's he yelling from, this Mr. Handy? I think he's in there somewhere, usually. Bad doggy. Although they're not walking into walls bit now. Strange folks. Evening, Noel. How are you doing? Evening, Matt. I hope you're both well. There are issues going on over there, but we've got somebody dealing with it, which is good. A lot easier when you don't have to fight anything. As soon as we get a crowd of people here, suddenly there's nothing coming. Okay, that was easy enough.
Ah, there's the whistle. The tea is steeping now at the perfect and precise 205 degrees. You've done a fine thing here today. Huzzah!
I do like Mr. Handy's. Stuff. And probably start thinking about a daily op. Where the heck do I live? That's where I live. Yeah, doing good, thanks, Matt. Chilling, as you do. That odd place to load me in, okay. I'm just struggling to find the way in, despite all the signs. Looking rather soggy out in the rain. Alright then. The crowd hanging out here right now. Suits me. Hopefully someone will buy something. So, should be about ready. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head over to the station first and foremost.
That's not a thermometer. It's my food.
Recovered from the epic fight yesterday. Yeah. Did kind of knock him out, that. That was a big battle, though. What do we got? Any 1 stars? 2 stars? No, all 3 stars at the moment. All fairly naff ones, unfortunately, but... Okay. Particularly heavy, I can get rid of. Full-size Gatling, like, yeah, that's a good bet. Yeah, probably. Doesn't have enough scripts. Tight. Come on, man, we gotta put your hand in your pocket. Okay then. So. Yeah.
I think I can make a few more stops before resupplying at Atlas.
A party going on over here. Okay. So, how's my carry weight doing? That's my HP. Still too high, I think. Really see myself using that very much.
False alarm. Standing down.
Got a pretty cool look there. The leather coat. That headgear is cool. What's that headgear? Ooh. Pretty epic looks going on there. Okay, so there you go. Find out what they've got for us today. Resilient robots and a... Fuck you, Bethesda. Resilient robots in the burrows. Literally the worst possible combination. Joint worst. Even start, how it end? I only died when I failed to heed Noel's advice about not dying, really, Matt. I think that was the situation. But what can we do? I'm assuming when I hop into a power armor I'm going to be over carry weight, but I might not be. Cool. Tuesday, but no tacos. I know that, yeah, I thought so. Don't know that I'd call it a total write-off, but not an ideal situation, though. And the bullets hit them and they eventually stop killing you. Yeah, that's generally true as well, isn't it? Alright. Resilient bleeding robots. My favourite, said nobody ever.
This is Initiate Dodge. We've lost contact with the uplinks in your area. We'll need them operational if we hope to keep tabs on the enemy. Get to the
That's
signal
that.
repeater ASAP. Repair it first before finding those uplinks. And that is ASAP. So hustle.
Barely even doing any damage to me then. Fine.
The first uplink calibration is starting up. Stay close by to speed up the process. And watch your back.
Sure, I haven't got a fusion core in there. We'll have a double XP weekend soon. I'm thinking probably in May sometime. Probably not until the new season starts. Or sometime after the new season has started. Now, everybody wants to piece me all at once right now. Please form an orderly queue. Got enough bullets for everybody. Does make life a bit easier when they commit suicide. What's going through them there? There's one of the new features I'm looking forward to about one of the little ones that's coming with the daily ops. All of them will stop spawning enemies once you finish the final objective, be that defeat the boss or disable the final thingamajig in the new ones.
Don't let the alluring voice fool you. I'm a lethal killing machine.
Daily ops are not a great time to need to sneeze. Bloody robot over there.
You could run. I'm trying to.
Inconvenient.
That little light means I've got one calibrated signal. How about you head to the second uplink and give me another?
Stop shooting me! Right, moving. That and slightly faster activation time that's going to be coming with the new ops as well. When they leave clear, I've got enough bullets for everyone. Yeah, exactly.
Combat zone. You may suffer harm up to end if you remain in the area. This notice is required by law.
I'm trying to kill you, you know.
Trying to force them to get a bit closer, really. I'm moving out of the way, that's not fair. That's cheating. Oh yes, the melee improvements, those will be welcome too. Can I have a melee grenade, please? So I just toss it out there and it does melee damage. Nice. Yeah, right button might help. Crikey, I'm never going to be able to say that. Yeah. Still faster not to leave early.
Back. Excellent work. Job isn't done yet. I got a pocket of activity that needs to be looked into. Proceed with caution.
Or it makes little to no difference anyway. Just the bit that worries me. Not that getting caught on the wall, that shouldn't be happening. This stage, come on! Who cares about action
Weapons
points?
hot, team. Let's get their attention.
I very much doubt I'm going to make this, but Come on. Today. Like. Come on. Looking for the loss.
Team, we got a priority target incoming. Readings off the charts. Fight well. And
Where are ya?
victorious.
See how we can do. No, there's no way I'm going to make this. Especially not if I die. Health deteriorated very suddenly there. What the hell am I doing up here? Get over there! Get back here, you git! That's cheating. I can't move because I've got no bloody action points. That's mechanic. And also I have no idea where the bloody boss is. This way, I think. No. Get the hell are you, you absolute bell end. Action points, get moving.
Scanner's clear.
Tactician menu. It's all in the
What the fuck are you doing there? Come on, hit him.
Fine work, team. Get on out of there for now. Dodge out.
Get back here. How many times I press this button now, I can melee my way through a sodding wall. Hey! Long last. Yeah. If you can time it right, you can save yourself a couple of seconds anyway. Generally, assuming you haven't screwed it up, it shouldn't really make any difference, but it's not going to make any difference either way on this. Ain't no way I was going to pull that off. Not when I'm carrying too many legendaries around either. Anything in here, did I? Get some of me ammo back. I'm wondering whether or not when I've got Secret Service armor it might be easier to run it without the power armor, and then I won't have to worry about the carry weight so much. Would make life a little easier. They haven't said anything, but I really hope they do decide to do something about the shockingly low number of bullets dropped for automatic guns, particularly 5.56. That's more like it. Of course, without the power armor, I'll just die every 5 seconds. And the whole time spamming stim packs, but what can we do? running away. No, I melee you, not the other way around. Maybe to give you the memo. That should be the lot. Wonderful. 9:27. What a joke. Gonna make mental maps for a mental notes for a map of the boroughs. Yeah. What I would usually say doing this, just head down there and have an explore around, get used to it, get to find your way around a bit so that you know where you need to go before you're trying to do it on the clock. That's what I did with them. Kinda new anyway, but did have to make a point of brushing myself a bit. The best chance, especially if you're soloing it. If you're in a big group, it doesn't matter so much, but deja vu, I think. No, I think you're just imagining it. Well, yeah, it depends where which location it is. Dragon Days, thank you very much for the new membership. Welcome, welcome. If you head over to the community page, you can have a look at all the perks you have just unlocked. There's a post on there that you should be able to see now. So, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. We'll get you added to the lists. How we doing, Rainy, right? Scientists have created a new robot that eats health. Yeah, that's about right, Gary. Huh. So we've got somebody standing there who is not actually there. Oh, I see. There's the person I couldn't see earlier. This person doesn't actually exist. Ooh, that's an interesting outfit. Interesting choice. Oh, that works.
It would be great if I could find some heirloom seeds for broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Just these days need more greens to complain about.
Back for a bit before 3 meetings in a row, Matt. You know, fun times. Name club indeed. Right. I've had a better chance of that if I wasn't over encumbered, but there we go. So, let's see if there's any events running, because I can at least do those. Ooh, Bathroom Enlightenment. I haven't done that in a bit. We're going to chase down our gold bullion instead. At least I can make some progress on that front.
Gather now, faithful followers of the most wise and beneficent Mothman. Let us light his holy beacon with the radiance of the fireflies. Let our beacon pierce the darkness and summon forth his divine presence that we may commune with him and
Fine. Guess I won't do that then. Fence should do the job keeping him off me till I fast travel. Or maybe it won't. Yeah. What is your favourite thing? Meetings all day long. real question is whether or not anything's actually achieved in the meetings. I always found that you'd be kept there for a couple of hours, listen to somebody talk absolute bollocks, and achieve jack shit.
Remember to bring a gas mask next time I stop in the ass.
Usually the way they went for me. If anybody else chips in, they just go, okay, that's very interesting, but we're going to completely ignore everything you just said. Really worth my turning up for this. Good times. They're getting shot in the head is a good. Right, okay. Nothing running, so let's go and do the dailies instead. Like that picture. It's a bit overexposed though on that. Sign. What can we do? Yep. If I was on guard duty down there, I was going to end up with a complex with players just peering out of nowhere in front of them, running at them, and then jumping over their head all day long. Gotta have an effect on your brain.
Nervous. Finally, someone with the guts to help. Someone took our water-cooled bone saw. If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful. Grateful enough to pay you. Excellent. I can show you roughly where it is.
Nice. I usually gets the ball talking secretary in these. Yeah, it probably feels like less of a waste of time in that circumstances. Data.
Those raiders are just
Yeah, I'm not going to find it in the finished quest. So.
chance.
While I'm here.
Great. That's all we need now. Rain.
I want to be able to change the colour of my Pip-Boy light. Do that while we're here, shall we? Steve has to be paying me a fella green name too. Yep, Steve's got both.
If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it. Gotta keep a tab on raider whereabouts.
Don't have much luck staring at the tops of trees though. It's going down. That's going down as
That'll take a
well.
whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
Going up, but they can't be out there. That's outside the area. Sounds like they're coming closer to me, actually. Yeah. Well, I guess we wait here then until they turn up. Alright, looks like I'm going the right way now. It's actually somewhat difficult. So than usual, anyway. Found him. Success. More difficult than I thought it was going to be. Right, and toward. Redoing a software system. That's definitely more interesting than the meetings I used to have. Discovery. At least working towards a goal there. Definitely sounds alright. Okay, paint. It's like a crap country song from the 80s.
Gotta talk to Paige about those sunny. It's kind of strange when you found him.
All these newcomers.
You can be a fan and there can still be some bad stuff.
I see you have our missing property.
Yeah.
You are? Haven't had to.
Have fun, Matt. Treasury Knights, that's what we really care about. Anything rolling right? Doesn't look like it. No. Speaking of, there's another little feature that'll be handy. Public events will be appearing on the World Event Tracker, not just the daily ops on the map. So it'll make them easier to find when they're running as well. After the next patch, so next update. In 2 weeks, so that should definitely be a bonus. So, which? That one.
I hate it when things get messy. It'll be a while before I get my battery out of my head.
Fan, birdwatcher. Fan of westerns. All of the above. Cowboy hat could mean many things.
Cleaning all this white. You here to help? Because I got stuff that needs doing.
Too lazy for bird watching. You just sit there and look at stuff, don't you?
The usual. Locations on your map.
Ah, Watoga. Got to jaunt. He did the other night. Somebody had a legacy black powder rifle and died in about 2 minutes. He didn't even get shot in. Well, that sucks. The hell kind of black powder rifle does that, though? Two-shot explosive dragon might do it, I suppose. That's definitely a legacy. Got powered watchers run from spot to spot, writing down the names of all the bits. I'm sure they do the writing down bit, but I'm not so sure about the running around bit.
Automated mining
Hard to see birds when you're running around.
To the home of industry.
Imagine it would scare them off too.
Please see our receptionist. Welcome to AMS, the future of mining. AMS.
Night vision goes. Of course, it's inside super duper. Actually, there's a back door around there, isn't there?
Super duper mine is the best place for super duper deals. Welcome. Hello. Please see our help staff if you need
Last
anything
one's
at all.
bleeding miles away across town.
Welcome to Super Duper Market. Future of produce.
Protect
Oh!
and serve.
Sir?
That was a Watoga assault truck. What was that? Had an Enclave logo on it. A minute. What was that doing here?
Welcome to the Watoga Civic Center, the future of events. The Watoga
How often do I do a
Civic
nuke run? Not very often, to be honest, Jake.
Presidential debate happening.
Um,
The Civic Center
just
is
once in a while when I feel like it.
the future of music.
It's a lot of time and effort.
Road
I don't generally do the events unless they pop up at a convenient time, so. Do it once in a while if I feel like it, but. Or if the quest demands it, but. As a general rule, not that often. Oh! Where did he come from? Don't know, but I know where he's going to. Shit, Tinder. Yeah, I can imagine that would spoil your experience. As long as you didn't launch the nuke 2. If you had to launch the nuke 2, then the whole thing was wasted. That really would piss.
There's gotta be some better.
I take it your presence here means you got what I wanted?
My presents.
You serious? Let's take a look then. Quality replacements, wiring looks good. Inputs and ports are clean.
Used to reload glitch
Well,
with it.
I
Oh,
guess
wonderful.
since my time is precious to me, I can toss you a few more caps. I'll put in a good word with Meg, and don't forget to show your face around here from time to time. Never know when I might need more reliable help.
Somebody can the queen with the glitch dragon. Yeah. Fortunately, there's not too many floating around, but always worth letting Bethesda know so they can boot them off. Good. Radium rifle point scrap. Right then, anything occurring yet? Range. Okay. Down for that. Nice person with big hammer. I thought that was last night. Yeah, it was definitely a theme for last night as well. Although last night it wasn't that big, the guy with the hammer. Just had a really big hammer. Come along, Homer. Come on, Bessie. That's a traditional cow's name. Dandy. Why do we get the feeling Homer's going to be the one that causes problems? Maybe not. Maybe this one. They're back on the road. Fucking wolves. Wolves are not exactly my favourite, I have to admit. Let's do the end gun. Down there, okay. That one's run off at the road, that's fine. Too many hip hop references for you guys. I can kind of understand that. Depending on the hip hop, anyway. There's a match the number of remaining teeth in that profile. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's the other way, Bessie. No, it's the other way, Bessie. And heifer. I'm supposed to defend the Brahmin from him. Down here trying to make the Brahmin get back on the bleeding path. Oh, it's alright, I've got assistance now. Right. Can't get the Brahmin these days. Okay, older is usually better when it comes to music. Usually. No hearts for Bessie. She's run so far out the way that I'm leaving the event. Mind you, I usually do around this point, so. Having a few pathing issues. Made it back at long bleeding last. Dick's got your hooks on in this tub. One of his things on the in-game radio. I haven't heard the in-game radio in Fallout 76 since probably about 3 months after the game came out. Bessie's a jerk. There's always one. Kind of curious what would happen if you just didn't shake the shepherd's crook at them, just let them wander. Whether or not they'd actually make it. Probably not, I'm guessing. Still Bessie holding up production again. One of them's disappeared entirely. Not Bessie this time, though. You and get up the hill. Yeah. Bacon. Nearly there. Holy cow. Somebody has something decidedly inappropriate.
Those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that
Somebody's a bell end with a stupid gun. But I don't know who, so I can't report them. In a pipe suggestion with her tell stories like that. Oh dear. One of my friends many years ago ended up going into an after-hours work meeting on the way to a fancy dress party where he was, I think he was dressed as a Mad Hatter or something like that. Either way, he had it was something from Alice in Wonderland. Either way, he had a pipe. So we sat there in a meeting, and I turned up to meet him on his way out of it, and it was still rolling when I got there. I could see him through the front window, sat there in this meeting with a pipe in his hand, waving it around while he's talking. And all his colleagues are just absolutely unable to keep a straight face at him while he was doing it. It was a bizarre evening, that one. See? Person's still here, even though they're not there. What turrets would open fire? That'd be a lot more useful. Miss your pipe. Yeah, a friend of mine actually does smoke a pipe, and he does look a bit young for the part. Gun I've been using here is Assassin's Explosive handmade with faster reload speed, although this one's actually troubleshooters. Otherwise they're much the same. While I'm here, let's see how I'm doing for ammo and such. Need a bit more ammo. Doing for repairs. Damn it. Cheers, great. Oh, perks. Yeah, the skin is the wooden textured Screaming Eagle one from the last season. The currently running season, depending on how you want to look at it. Exactly the same, but it's troubleshooters instead, so slightly different skins make them look a bit different, so I can tell what I've got equipped. Right, any new ones up, or are we going to go and do a photo? Could do that, but they kind of suck. Jump around everybody's camps and see if they've got anything worth having, but it's unlikely. On the other hand, that one's got 59 3-star legendaries, so that might be worth it. Wait to steal your thunder. Well, Lagging a little. Doing the camera videos, Rainbow. Nice. There's absolutely loads of decent spots. Speaking of loads, oh yeah, I know. I need to go and find somebody's camp.
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rads will.
Somebody's got an underground camp. I disapprove. We're going to complete makeover skins like that. Yeah, some of them, a few of them do, but there's one way of doing it, I suppose. I mean, it's cool, but not sensible building camps like this. Yeah, Tester Rifle definitely does need a better look.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever.
This camp contains several elements identified as life-saving materials.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it? So whose camp is this? Ultima Ratios. Okay. Well, it isn't just anything I really care about, so. Cunning trick, that. First time I've fallen for that, actually. Or anything like that. Right, gotta be on. Gotta be on here somewhere. Oh, there we are. Well, I wasn't going to bother reporting the exploit, but if they're going to use it to do that with, I will do. There's a video on YouTube to show people that recently. Bethesda will probably remove the ability to do it in the next patch then. I wouldn't be surprised.
Note to self. Newly emerged vault dwellers likely have extremely...
Let's try a new server, as I've got no events running at the minute. Happened to you earlier, Riff. Fun times. Oh well, good thing about it being on YouTube is Bethesda will find out about it all that much quicker and do something about it. Yeah, and then new skins will probably end up in the Atomic Shop really. But, yeah, I've got to finance the game somehow. Evening Disco Dolly, how we doing? Hope you're well. Plus, of course, if people are going to use it to make stuff like that, more people will report the exploits as well. Like I did. So, that'll also help them get rid of it. Explains why I had so many 3-star legendaries. Put a load of shitty 3-star legendaries in your stash so that you can do that to people. Yeah, most of the time it's fairly harmless. That one was a bit of a dick move. For what mod, Daniel? Really? Big ass floaty greenhouse is what's stopping me placing my camp. Wonderful. Still breathing. That's a good start. Yes, I'm not sure what mod you're referring to, but few things it could be. Evening, Stephen. How are you doing? Can I have my camp this time, please? Yay! Ooh, well, a minute. Let's see if there's anything to sell. It's
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
don't need quite that much purified water.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Hang on to that. I'll regret it as soon as I sell it, I've no doubt. Dash there.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
Nice. Nice weather. Found a no, I don't think I did see that one, Rainbow. Found a cool place to camp at the pre-built spot that I hadn't covered. You can let me know, yeah. Well, if you want to send me a video clip or something like that, Twitter's probably your best bet.
Let's see. Can take that route north from the Patient Inn Foundation.
Somewhere there was
Quick stop
past
there. And
butthole. Ooh, line in the sand. Could have regrets from this. Be caffeine, Greg. Shocking. Yeah, they seem to be going around those days, to be honest, slightly, Stephen. Somewhat bamboozled today, to be honest. Huh? Yeah, where are you? There you are. This guy just does not want to die. Conquer this. I think we're good. Right then. This thing's not working. Good. Mind you, I might actually have to use it if nobody else shows up. We shall see. Yep, everybody's behaving. Some people are behaving badly, but they're all behaving. Usually the way. Mm-hmm. And 27. Yeah, we're ahead of me then. Oh, no you don't, lads. That melon out here. Sadly, I think I'm going to need this. It's going to be a legendary one. Going to get noisy. Shoving at me. Then you realise I was moving and it wasn't me doing it. Sure what happened there, but I'll take it. Scorch doesn't really understand how this is supposed to work, does it? I don't really understand how they're able to hit the generator through a solid barricade. Definitely baffles me, that. Also, some mighty strange definitions of waves in this. Oh, hell. Ah, backup finally has arrived. Got that one out of cover at least. Sure, I'm going to take the damage from them. I love the ultrasonic Gatling lasers, they do look cool. And knock that crap off. Stimpaks are not doing what they should be doing. Right away? No. Stop with that shit, you! Here they come! Got him. This thing is trying to take me out right now. Should focus on the Scorch Beast. He's back there, is it? Sure I get damage in on the thing. So I don't wonder how many I might be doing. I actually got some credit for that, I didn't think I would. Now it mutates? Am I the only one shooting this thing? This is another one down somewhere that I missed, which is possible. One out here somewhere that doesn't seem to want to come and get involved. Jeez. That was interesting. Rum stove. That was good. Well, the rum part does anyway. Shot at again. Sounds like a Scorch Beast landing somewhere. It was. hell's going on over here? Seems to be doing very much damage here for some weird reason. Catch you later, Steve. Have a good night. You're coming around that way at the moment. And Daniel, how are you doing? I don't use that scream attack very often in this event. Well, the situation ain't looking good anymore. I even got a full mag left. Four bullets left. No bullets left. Got him. I think I managed to repair it, or the event ended just in time. Anyway, one or the other. Whew. Either way. Yeah, I don't want to do that, do I? I'll be here all day and I'll never get anything decent out of it anyway. I'm trying to leave, do you mind? Also trying to sneeze, apparently. There we go. It's a lot of bullets used. Yeah, about 1,000 or so, Stephen. Yeah. How are we doing, Thomas? Glad to see everybody's got you sorted on the gun front. Been oddly ineffective, actually, that gun, for some weird reason. Less effective than it should have been, anyway. I wonder if I've got to change my perks back.
The Brotherhood can be a little... Of course.
Yeah.
Yikes. Did you always have something leaking out of your eyes? Well, no problem. I've got a little something for everything. Open wide.
Yeah. Right. No, I changed everything back out. but weirdly ineffective for some reason. We need gunpowder and lead. Have both of these. I have the means to get them anyway. Didn't leave the legendary Scorch Beast. Oh well. I've got enough legendaries to carry around anyway. Not the end of the world.
If it isn't my favorite patient.
Very low on cloth now.
I'll stay out of your hair.
Do something about that. Gunpowder. Want it? That's what I want.
Apple a day keeps the doctor away my ass. Just a lie spread by orchard lobbyists.
It's the weirdest comment I've ever heard, that, in this game. Or it's up there, anyway. Was it 3-star? Well, it was only a 1. If it's still there or not. Trials and tribulations of a wealthy wasteland. Yeah, I'm annoyingly ever encumbered with them at the moment. Part of the problem we had with the daily op earlier. Faffing around and getting in and out of power armor because carrying so much that I immediately end up over encumbered when I jump in power armor. Nope, looks like it's gone. It's somewhere over here anyway, on it. F off. Right, I was going to do a thing. Ah, yes. Any cloth. What's of it? We're cloaking raider arm priest. Yeah, it's probably something like that, Gary. It'd have been disappointing if it'd still been there, I'm sure. But as soon as it wasn't still there, and now it was clearly the anti-armor explosive handmade I've always wanted. Oh well. What can we do? Yeah, might look hunting instead. Apparently I'm scaring him to death. So, if you ever need a lot of cloth in a hurry, is the best place to come for it. Somebody's house who used to be an avid reader before their books got burnt and the house infested with Milo. Just the way it works, Schrodinger's legacy. Yeah, that seems about right. Schrodinger's legendary, rather. Both is and is not an explosive anti-armor handmade. Till such point as I actually go and loot the corpse of the Scorch Beast. Workhouse was invaluable while we were fixing our Atlas. It certainly was. That and things like collision course, is it, at Morgantown Airport? My arm is going to fall off before I collect all the books in here. I was expecting to load more behind the door. Certainly no shortage. The drawback to using explosive weapons in a confined space you want to loot, though. They're all over the bleeding floor now. They're nice and neatly tucked on the shelves. Well, that's actually that much hassle right now, but it could have been. Ease. There anymore, I'm not going to find him if he's not there. In the basement? Oh, there's a load of plastic. Maybe there was something down. Yeah, no plan. The mallet that usually hangs out in here is already dead. Experimental Pip-Boy schematic. Isn't that from questline with Penelope Hornwright? Which case I don't know why it's there or I'm able to pick it up. There it is. I'll come back now. Yeah, a lot of books in there. Good spot, that one. There you go. Mind you, I'm £2 over encumbered now. Is there a workbench? Yes, but maybe a pain to get. No! Oh, that was there. That's handy. Raw cloth, 262 out of that. That's bad. Top me up, should I need it? You're sick of the hair job. Yeah. And you need 100 pre-war money, though. It's kind of handy for that one as well. A daily challenge when it pops up. Or weekly or whatever it is. An LP schematic for reprogramming the motherload. Thought it was. Now, if I could only put it on the wall.
Take that route north from the patient and foundation. Quick stop there.
In my camp, you know?
And
I'm not sure what it's doing there, though. Don't recall I have to pick it up from there and. I've already done that quest, so I'm not sure why it would be present. Anyway, causing me problems. Ooh, load bearing. Yeah, that's alright. £150 of books. Yeah, about right. Maybe because you're carrying a literal tree or two.
Instability detected. Mineral harvesting and auto liner repair duties must be performed in a timely manner to avoid injury.
Down we go. Well, that's got in it, but apparently it's got something I want. So.
Collapse imminent. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Oh well, as long as I get credit.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in this area does reveal salvage that well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain clear while the bells ring.
I remember thinking that was going to be a challenging event, that clearing out the church. But it's just a bunch of mole rats at a church. Just half sunk into the ground. I may have misread that. C was overlapping the R of the name there, and it wasn't good. Oh, I'll look them until I've got some more, and I might be able to get something decent. Right then. Next, please. Not the right lot going on at the moment. People in the process of logging off. Not really surprising, I suppose. It is 10 o'clock at night. Could have another crack at that daily op, but man, I know what I haven't done. We haven't done riding shotgun today. Let's go and do that. Yeah, it's not a particularly good event, but it's more aimed at low-level players, really. So. The good events tend to be a little out of their league when they're just setting out for the first time.
Oh, I hate this misty, foggy crap. If those raiders come snooping around...
Welcome back, newcomer. Shipments are coming through round the clock. Keep an eye out. We'll give you a shot if there's more work.
For a guy sounded like he's reading from script.
Perfect timing. Okay, I want to see some Brahmin moving. Libby, Corva, shake a leg. Anyone else? If you can shoot, we can pay.
That's not bad. Very Mentats recipe. Never had that one before. The rare occasion I find a recipe I haven't already got. Dick Carver and Libby, though. Yeah, one of the two sets that we always get. But there is at least a third set of caravanners, but I never seem to see them. Why I haven't got the drop on them before. Here it is. Carver to Libby Wen.
Oh, hi, Libby.
Fall in! The objective is very simple. Keep both
Read some armor made out of rotines.
while en route to the west
I had a
end
mod
of
that
the
did
tunnel.
this in Fallout 4.
Expect armed
It was good.
resistance. Never been a run that hasn't had it. It'll likely be Blood Eagles, and it can come at any moment. Stay alert.
Seems through to the semis knocking
We're
out
just
the
hauling some
champs.
furnitures and
That's
furs.
so true.
But so far, that hasn't stopped the Blood Eagles from trying to rob us.
Remember, you'll be paid for what makes it to the other side. Protecting the Brahmin is our top priority.
I realised
If
the
you
logo
spot
was
any
on the
loose
back of it,
cargo
though.
lying around, we'll provide a bonus, but do not leave those Brahmin vulnerable.
Oh, and it'd be good if you could stick close to the Brahmin. You never know when an attack will come.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
correct.
it always comes at the
They'll
same
try
time.
to attack from the rear when they see an opening, so watch our backs. Good call, Carver.
Oh, right. Thanks, Libby. I appreciate the,
Okay, that's enough of that.
Oh. Do you like the changes? Evening, Starlight. How are you doing? Today's episode of Diary of a Simpy Kid.
Well,
Indeed.
isn't the two youngins out for a stroll? Did Vinny say it was okay for you guys to be out without a chaperone?
Are you implying we're unqualified for this job? Would you like to step down here so I can provide a sample of my qualifications?
Whoa, Libby, I'm just messing around.
Got a very one-track
Listen,
mind,
we've got
this
some Blood
lady.
Eagle reports coming in, so
You're lounging around making jokes? Stand ready for a fight!
Come on, Libby, get a sense of humour.
Ah, shit! Blood Eagles incoming! Okay, here we go. We got this, right?
Right? Ah, there you are. Blow the wall out down here and then come at me straight down the corridor from miles away.
Incoming!
Hit me again, says the dead dude. Dog didn't want to go down. Where's the dog?
I didn't think they'd come at us this hard. This isn't even a large shipment.
That's never made a difference to them before. We can't let our
Still want to
guard
ride the Brahmin.
I guess that means this isn't gonna get any easier, will it?
Definitely not. So keep a tight formation, watch all sides. Don't leave any Brahmin on its own.
How are you so calm, Libby?
You get used to it.
I get the feeling something absolutely terrible happened in Libby's past, and that's why she's just cool and calm about everything now.
And I guess Shelley.
She's literally shut down to
Why do you ask? I'm not very good at
block
this,
it out.
am I?
I think you're doing fine, but you hesitate. This route doesn't end well for people who don't want to be here.
I want to be here.
Galloping Brahmin.
Hold. We've got a blockade ahead. They must be trying to buy time. I'll take care
Doing
of the
good, thanks,
wall.
Starlight.
Everyone else
How are you?
watch hour 6. Expect heavy activity on the other side.
Whoa! There's more of them coming!
I don't think I actually registered the full extent of your poster. The heck's he got? He's got a crossbow this time. Come here, laser brain. Either that guy's got really good eyes, or something's funky is going on, because I'm not wearing a vault suit. So you'd have to recognise the fact I'm Vault Dollar from the Pip-Boy.
Clear the area. I'm detonating the charge.
Because, yeah, right now I look like a pirate. Wait,
Easy now.
who else dresses like a
Don't
pirate?
let them get the drop on us.
Well, Hancock, I suppose. If he's exactly local. Or alive yet.
The gate's closed. How are we gonna get through?
We're going to have to cut through them.
I was not paying enough attention.
Up top. He's our priority target. Target eliminated. Well done. The button's
We still got some enemy resistance down here. Let's get the gate open soon, please.
Desperately trying to sound like he knows what he's doing.
Fucking ate everything.
Ooh, another legendary. It's a legendary anymore. Kind of made up for the one we missed earlier. I mean, there's no good legendaries, but...
Phew! We're alive. We are alive, right?
Not for when chunks of blood eagle come raining down from the balcony up there.
Remind me to buy everyone a round of Blackwater brew after this is over.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using Pip-Boy to like, yeah, that's a good point, guy. They still say it even when you're not.
But do you think you can make that an old possum instead?
Just when I was starting to like you, Carver.
If you don't mind me asking, why did you become a caravan guard, Libby?
Honestly, I just needed a reason to get away from my family for a while.
Probably
I
use
guess I
that.
can count myself lucky to have any family at all. But I never really found my place with them. My dad was a Marine, and in a way he still is. Like living with a drill sergeant. Mom is no better. She had a military background too. My brother and sister are more than enough. So I may as well get paid for it.
I can understand that. Plus, we get to travel.
See the world and all that.
Another one. Gunky Scrugnax. Wrong one, game. Probably famous by my level. Yeah, a few people do say they didn't heard about your exploits, don't they?
Damn, it's an ambush. Hold out here as long as we can. Eyes on our stick.
Good for the health, bad for the education. Definitely not a reference I'd get, unfortunately, that one. His favourite arm. Who has a favourite arm? I think that's everybody.
We've got a clearing. Now
It is.
Let's move. Double time.
Don't suppose there's no one knocking around down here, is there? I didn't see on the off chance if I can get any more of those supplies and grab a tiny little bit more XP and stuff, but
Solid work, crew. Mission accomplished. Now let's head outside before more of them show up.
We go, come on. Give me the plan. That sucks. You're wondering what legendaries I got, but you don't want an axe. Just straight up Junkie's Grog axe. And a mutant's multi-purpose with faster swing speed. The faster swing speed's not so bad. It's not the worst one I've ever seen. Best, but... anything else rolling? Feed the people. Metallica event. Oi. I'm ready for this new season at the start, I've got to admit.
Heads up, responders.
The running circles doing the same stuff over and over is... I mean, you still do that with seasons, but...
to make cans of stew using the ingredient
ready for a change.
spread around the factory. Well, the machines make a hell of a racket, so you'll probably get some unwanted guests.
Yeah, stuck on the door there. Followed me all the way from the bog, that thing.
Engaging hostile target.
So, as soon as... oh, that's a lot. If this is going to work or if it's going to bug out this time. Didn't want no axe. I missed that entirely, Gray. Kind of loses its impact of it when you haven't got... when you can't hear it. Trying to work, but you're multitasking. Fair enough. Kind of fun, this gun, but at the same time, the fact you don't even have to aim is... it gets dull. Hey, Smarang, how you doing? All good over here. Watching around doing a few events, as we do. And there's no season to keep us busy. Barely even aiming. Yeah, finger's not actually broken through. Well, something. We'll heal a bit quicker then. Does ice help against bruises? Well, it'll take the edge off anyway. Stop it hurting so much. Beyond that, not much you can do apart from wait for it to heal. Police foot. Oh yeah, so for that, didn't it? Goody goolies this time. Sometimes it helps to shoot players just to make the electricity arc around the corner. Not always. There was somebody over here early. Guess they gave up. Things like a hot dog. Ooh, nasty. Wonder if it's swelling up that much. Ibuprofen might be a good idea. Can't see it arc sometimes, but it does do it anyway. Oh, beam above my head, that's why I can't jump as high as I expected. Bonk. Come on. This one knows where they're going. I got any ammo. Soon sort that. Three people's plenty for this one. Two people's enough, actually. You can do it on your own, but you have to do a lot of running. Still, nearly there. A few more seconds and we'll have the job done. Feet stuck in the hole. It makes that box that's unusually static. There's just two of us actually. Junkies sickle from their troubles. What? I've said it before, but it would be nice if some of these less good weapons actually did have a decent form. It makes sense to have some weapons that are not particularly good, but at the same time, does mean that certain weapons almost never get used. Like sickles and things like that, pickaxes and the like, they become very, very crap, unsurprisingly, and then you never get to use them. Evening PC, how it in? Which is always a bit of a pity, really. Yeah, I think I'm expecting a bit much waiting for it to jump up that quickly, but... Ooh, Evening Green, how we doing? Doom Sweet Home. No place like it. Late to the show.
Just here for... It's
So
good to have
good.
a place to rest for a bit. Long trips on the road really take their toll.
Here now, that's all about screen.
I just reminded myself of toll roads. Ugh.
Reminded himself of told. He's a strange chap.
Of course. You seem fine to me. Drink more water.
Huh, must have just cured while I was talking to him then. So that's fine, I've got no problem with that. Always be a best in stopping people support chasing the meta to get it, yeah. Yeah, shortening the usability gap's good in a sense, but you know, it doesn't make any sense for a shovel, for example, to go toe-to-toe with a weapon like, well, I don't know, Fat Man or something. It doesn't make sense for some things to just be inherently more effective than others, but it just automatically means as a result that certain things aren't going to get any use. I nearly jumped off the roof then, which is a bit of a pity. So having a build that could focus around using, for example, a pickaxe would be quite fun. But yeah, minimizing the meta is definitely a good thing. Plenty for the variety, if nothing else. I thought I'd miss. Good views around. Did see a play. Nearly level 800. Fallout first gear on the go there. Bit of a gap between the back and the backpack. You say you does a good job of making sure 80 to 90% of the content can be handled with correct gear and off meta builds. Yeah. Really the group stuff and the dungeons or whatever they call them. Whatever term ESO uses for them.
Thermometer, it's my finger.
That you really need the well built out characters for.
Cracks me up every time.
From what I've seen. Have we got anything appearing on the map yet? Nothing yet.
How's the wasteland treating
See if we can get any interesting spawns while we're here. Do a little lap. Oh, nice. Good feature being able to get right up on the roof. I do like that cap. Quite fond of it. Get some good views from up the top as well. So, still debating, seeing if I can get all the way to the top of the building with it. Same time, kind of have mixed feelings. It's not the best place to build, and I think the height might be a little awkward. But
If you have supplies to trade, I can be
grenades or
of
anything I want to get rid
service.
of? Really? No.
Don't face the wasteland without the
You.
proper supplies.
With him there. Stream element spot's been running the whole bloody time. Why do you think it's probably switched itself off and on again? Welcome back now.
Reminder, talk to Romani about a clinic in Atlas.
Didn't think about getting a clinic in Atlas, yet you're out here wandering around. Clearly on Romani's side then. Maybe that's quite a nice view, really. Right, anything yet? Nope. Still naffle. Somewhere. Yeah, I'm not going to have a crack at that bloody daily up. I don't think it's going to not. So, we'll do another quick server hop. See if we can get a couple more events. That was a while ago, that picture. Didn't even have that character. Actually, it was probably about a year ago, I think. Yeah, definitely don't have that character anymore. Didn't work out well. Interesting. Test a theory here. You off to bed, Rooney? Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you've had fun. Catch you tomorrow, I hope. Beast down some more big nasty beasties in Remnant. But it should be the Undying King tomorrow, so it's going to be interesting. Character was it? That was the gangster character I made about a year ago, using a Tommy gun. But Tommy gun is utterly rubbish. It's just terrible. I mean, it might have been a character that could have built out eventually to be something quite good, but it could take a long time to get there. But no on the day help because your swearing vocabulary is already full. Right. Yeah, I don't think I've got the energy for it. I don't think I'll succeed either, so it's just a waste of resources, really, at that point. Still nothing, eh? I'll see if I can get this one to go again. I'll find a Project Paradise as an event. You aren't, or am I? It was, did like it as an idea. It's definitely an awesome location, but it requires too many people to really pull it off. I don't know, maybe I could just about get a half decent result
Clean up
on my own, but
never seems to
nowhere near good enough to get the.
Hey, I know you. No, I've heard some amazing stories about you. You're a legend around here.
Didn't even know you could get up here. Yeah.
Back, newcomer.
You might be able to get a result out of it and not fail the thing.
Give you a shot if there's
But
more work.
yeah, getting a half result and minimal chance of good rewards. I don't even know what the rewards from Project Paradise are, to be honest, but yeah, it would just be kind of frustrating, I think.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Yeah, you settled on 10 mil, right? That might be a better bet, yeah. But it doesn't really work for a gangster character very well.
Libby, Corva, shake a leg. Anyone else? If you can shoot, we can pay. Follow me.
Get a picture of him in the silver shard outfit, waist and bandit mask, come again. Yeah, I've got a picture of that same guy standing with a tuxedo on and holding one. It does look the part. But I mostly kept that picture in the ash heap just because it's a good picture.
Fall in! The objective is very simple. Keep both these Brahmins safe while en route to the west end of the tunnel. Expect armed resistance. Never been a run that hasn't had it. It'll likely be Blood Eagles, and it can come at any moment.
It'd be nice if you could do this in reverse on occasion.
We're just hauling some furnitures and furs. But so far, that hasn't stopped the Blood Eagles from trying to rob us.
Remember, you'll be paid for what makes it to the other side. Protecting the Brahmin
If you turn up at this end and they say, now we've got anything ready to go, you could bounce over to the other end and pick up a caravan over there and come through instead. I mean, there'd have to be a delay between it anyway, otherwise people would just run it all day long. But
that's correct. They'll try to attack from the rear when they see an opening, so watch our backs. Good call, Carver.
Oh, right. Thanks, Libby. I appreciate the,
Okay, that's enough of that.
I find it odd though, maybe when they put a few gangster things into the game. It's like it included a handmade skin for it. Like, what gangster uses a handmade rifle? Tommy gun, come on.
Okay for you guys to be out without a chaperone?
Are you implying we're unqualified for this job? Would you like to step down here so I can provide a sample of my qualifications?
Whoa, Libby, I'm just messing around. Listen, we've got some Blood Eagle reports coming in, so...
You're lounging around making jokes? Stand ready for a fight!
Hole up there, I wonder if you can actually shoot through it. Probably not, but...
Okay, here we go. We got this, right?
Bloody mess plus.
Watch our flank, incoming!
Apart from fireworks.
I didn't think they'd come at us this hard. This isn't even a large shipment.
Speaking of submachine guns.
That's never made a difference to them before. We can't let our guard down.
I guess that means this isn't gonna get any easier, will it?
Definitely not. So keep a tight formation, watch all sides. Don't leave any Brahmin on its own.
How are you so calm, Libby?
You get used to it.
Little bits and pieces.
Is there no
Who's
one
got an
else
interesting
from your
look on the
family that
guy
can
there?
run a shipment for you, Carver?
Well, my mom used to do this before she got sick. And I guess Shelly could, but then we'd be down a trapper. Why do you ask? I'm not very good at this, am I?
I think you're doing fine, but you hesitate. This route doesn't end well for people who don't want to be here.
I want to be here.
Aha!
Hold. We've got a blockade ahead. They must be trying to buy time. I'll take care of the wall. Everyone else, watch out.
Ah, but they know that time is not for sale.
On the other side.
Whoa,
Apparently not.
There's more of them coming.
I heard footsteps and I thought it was probably a player. It turns out to be a bloody eagle. Kind of want to give these guys a chance to get a shot in, but less concerned about that guy. But
Clear the area. I'm detonating the charge.
somebody's gun's malfunctioning. Yeah, exactly, Green. It's kind of a nightmare to get one together. Well, I don't know. Got a group of people who play together regularly, you can learn to be a good team for it quite easily enough, I think. But it does require that good team, as you say.
The gate's closed. How are we going to get through?
We're going to have to cut through them. Looks like there's a captain up top. He's our priority target.
That'll get him out. Make sure I get some damage on the guy.
Target eliminated. Well done. The button to open the gate should be up there as well.
Still got some enemies down here. Let's get the gate open soon, please.
We'll play who can hit each other in the face for the longest. Vanguard's Trapper. Not particularly great, but nonetheless. Imagine we would get finished at X. Yeah. It's not quite that long. The second run through it. Wasn't much else going on, and I can trigger this one whenever I want, so. Rather than just standing around doing it, crack on with it. Anything on that side, is there? But we had killed the remaining blood eels. Okay. Somebody now has them. Totally didn't register that there was one still alive back there. Freak occurrences there. No. Do seem to be seeing a lot of submachine guns now I'm talking about. Did actually have to aim for that then. Got a bad feeling about being down there.
Enough for helping at the camp? Not for me. I've always been good at shooting.
No, not down here apparently.
Maybe I'm a Marine after all. Dad must be so proud.
This is a reasonably long event to be fair.
Is it just me, or has it gotten really quiet? Think we've seen the last of them?
Not a chance. Tread carefully.
The grenade launcher or 50 cal? Soon see, won't we? 50 cal, I think. Auto grenade launcher, I think.
Hold out here as long as we can. Eyes on our six. We're prone to an attack from the rear.
Tell if Blood Eagle or not. Got him.
We've got a clearing. Now's our chance. Let's move. Double time.
Goodies knocking around. Really, it would seem. Railway spikes if you're into that sort of thing. Mostly down to that chap.
Made it. Woo! We made it.
Solid work, crew. Mission accomplished. Now let's head outside before more of them show up.
Come on. Give me that last plan. Combat armor. Annoying. We'll get one eventually. Same problem I've got with daily ops at the moment. Got like, I don't think I have the one of the sleeping bag plans, and there's one piece of the Brotherhood recon armor that I still need. Driving me slightly nuts. The Yankee Grey. There, falling off a building. Fairly standard, but that usually happens while I'm building it, not after I've finished.
Brussels sprouts. Kids these days need more greens to complain about.
Yep, need some more bullets again. New surprises there. We're out of lead. So how many bullets have I got now? Enough? Yeah, I'll do for the minute. Go off the bed with him there. Have a good one. Sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. Think we're about getting towards winding down time now anyway. Nearly fell to my untimely demise. I'm going to have to do anyway because I'm stuck. I heard power armor. Unless I'm getting attacked by raiders, it probably means there's a player here. In the excavator.
Gotta remember to keep an eye out for more yardsticks. Make for great splints.
Hacking. Hacked himself into the Green Name Club. No. Just one of those life hacks. Not bad skin on that excavator. Sunset's not really doing any favours for it, I think, but alright. Interesting. Little low on the soup. And I think all my blackberry juice is probably expired as well. It has. Well, I'll wait for this individual to do their shopping. I'll go and get some soup on the go. Food anyway. The super mutant shot my blackberries. Big jump. Mind you, power army, we're safe. The guy they warn you about before the DVD stuff.
There's a thinker.
Yeah, it's because the DVD piracy warning really did a great deal to prevent piracy. Words of the great Ed Byrne. This music's so funky it makes me want to obey the law. Honestly, I think YouTube probably did more to prevent piracy than that warning ever did. Down. One shy on the world water. Oh well. Realised I still had super duper on there. If anybody's wondering, right there, that's where I put my camp. Which you can actually see in the video, but I forgot to mention. And I'm not going to find many perks in my map, am I? Right then, I think, for one evening, that, yeah, Project Paradise just to end with, will about do. They didn't properly license the music for the piracy warning. That sounds about right, to be honest. I assume they got it sorted out eventually, but that is kind of ironic, yeah. In which case, YouTube definitely have done Mortal Kombat piracy than the piracy warning ever did. I very much doubt anybody was inclined towards copying DVDs or the like ever stopped doing it because they saw the warning on the start button. Excuse me. Bit worn out now. I do. It does make for entertaining humour. I was talking about being drunk in the afternoon and watching horror movies and seeing that particular warning come up, and it pointed out he's drunk at 2 in the afternoon. You really think he wouldn't pinch a DVD or a handbag or something like that? Clearly he wouldn't, but the irony was quite amusing. Indeed. Mind you, with things like Netflix and stuff like that, that significantly reduces the need to as well. Movies and the like have gotten a lot more affordable and a lot more accessible in the last few years, relatively speaking. Mind you, can't guarantee they won't disappear on Netflix, I suppose, so that. Pretty sizable collection of DVDs route to digital storage. Well, as long as you're the only one using them, that's technically okay, I think. Doing my gains. Gained a few legendaries tonight, Ferry. Is that what you had in mind? Possibly gained a few pounds with the dinner and the chocolate I had this afternoon. That'd be about it. Hello, we gained a new channel member this evening. Thank you very much to Dragon Denise on that front. So, yeah, gained a few things tonight. It's been cool. Been fun. I'm ready for something fresh to get my teeth sunk into with Fallout, though. As I said last night, inevitably happens every once in a while when there's a bit of a... Oh, crikey, excuse me. Excuse me. When there's a bit of a lull in content, but can you do? These things will happen. Still a load of good stuff coming up. Look forward to that. New seasonal should tide us over until Steel Rain drops, hopefully. Yeah, sometimes finding things that are older or a bit more obscure or just on streaming services is annoying. A horror movie called Tunnel is just not on any streaming services. Yeah. You might be able to get a DVD from Amazon or something, but you never know. Or eBay. But it's not going to be a great deal longer until you can't actually play until nobody's got anything to play DVDs on anyway, or Blu-rays. Much the same way as the VHS went. We've still got 1 or 2 VHS knocking around, but nothing to play them on. You always get bad weapons today. Medic's fat ban with 25 reduced action point cost. Yeah, that's not exactly a strong roll, that one, Ferry. Yeah, let me shoot a small nuclear device at you. It'll heal you. Definitely not the best drop ever, that. I've got a few half-decent ones, but nothing that's better than what I've got recently. And mainly just as I managed to get rid of... I just got rid of all the Secret Service arm pieces that I didn't need. And then got a whole load more legendaries from whatever the event was. Some from Hunt for the Treasure Hunter and some from somewhere else, I think, as well. Now I can't get rid of all of those. Although that was it. It was the Purveyor sale, because I had to get rid of the script. So I went down there and bought a load of legendary guns. Now I got to shift them. It's a bit knocking your head against the wall in some ways. Like, keeping people playing over the long haul is all well and good, but that one is mildly annoying. It's still a balanced thing to be worked out there a little bit, I think. But saying that, even if they double the daily amount of script, you can get double stuff across the board. You're still going to have the same issues, just at a higher number. Yeah, I don't think it'll be particularly useful, to be honest, Ferry. Yeah, some people do still buy vinyl. Vinyl's got a nostalgia thing, though, a retro thing going for it. Yeah, I think there will be to a degree a market for physical media. I think more likely the problem is finding something that will actually play that media, which gets harder and harder. I suspect. I don't think DVDs are ever going to have the nostalgia thing to keep them alive, or Blu-rays to keep them alive. And I haven't looked for a DVD player or a Blu-ray player in forever because a PS4 does the job. But yeah, more and more consoles are going disc-free as well, like download only. So like, I've got shelves on shelves of CDs, and definitely like that. Wouldn't want to get rid of them, even if I don't use them all that often. But I think music will cling on where movies perhaps won't, to be honest. With my guess. Work out what works out at better value for money. Well, movies work out better value for money usually than CDs do. But you tend to get you tend to be able to listen to albums longer before you get sick of them. Whereas with a movie, once you watch it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, unless it's an exceptional one, you're gonna end up getting a bit bored of it. But Todd Howard age, he's Fat Man only. Yeah, that's pretty rotten luck for him. Maybe streamers even taking over music to a degree, but not completely. Okay, Blu-ray's the best way to go. Still streaming, it's a big upgrade. Yeah. You can stream a lot of things in 4K and get the full experience, assuming you've got the hardware to output it, which I don't. So. Never got around to buying anything that was 4K. Not a TV, I haven't got a 4K monitor for the computer. I'll get there eventually. I'll probably make the leap all the way over to 8K maybe, but at least for the TV. My TV's at least 10 to 11 years old now. Yeah, at least 11 years old, 12 years old. At the American Loop Regions. Yeah, if only that were a thing. One day we'll get some upgrades. What are you on the lookout for, Ferry? Depending on what it is, you might have a bit more luck just hopping around people's camps and buying it off somebody. Unless it's something that's exceptionally good and they can't. There we go. Do you know he's kidding you, Ferry, right? He's pulling your leg. Be careful to make sure he pulls the right leg. HDR, definitely a step in that direction to be made eventually as well. 4K, HDR, all that stuff, need to get on that sooner or later. In terms of a well, much as I do want to go down that road with the TV, I'll have to wait until, well, in general, but I'll have to upgrade the whole down living room first, I think, because I just don't spend enough time in there to make that worthwhile. 4K HDR monitor eventually would be nice. Eventually. But we need games to be able to keep up with the frame rates at that resolution, which they just can't. Not the new ones. To build a PvP. Yeah, you can have a hard time finding anything that will pop what you have then, I guess, Ferry. Just built on the rooftop I was on. Good spot. I like it. Not sure where we'll go next, though. That's the question. Sometimes your TV fails to swap to HDR and you load 76 and go, no, this won't do at all. You have to reload the game to get it sorted. To be honest, that's probably 76 being a bit weird, I'm guessing. Because I have weird issues with like the graphics settings not kicking in properly with Fallout 2. Like sometimes it won't scale correctly to the monitor, or I might alt-tab out and it'll suddenly... it'll say it's in the right resolution, but it'll swap to like 1080p or something. And then... change the resolution right across the board of my... That did work. Change the resolution right across the board of my PC, but not in the game, and it screws everything up, especially if it happens when I'm streaming, because I've got stuff on the two monitors over here, and it just kind of shoves it into weird places, and it's just... It seems to do fairly randomly, but it tends to be when I'm alt-tabbing. If I do it the wrong way. If I go into the map and then alt-tab off, I'm okay. But if I sort of alt-tab during a loading screen, or if I click off rather than using alt-tab, it'll screw up sometimes. Very annoying. But yeah, if you're having your own issues with HDR and stuff, it makes me wonder if it's something to do with the game. But to be fair, I can't really hold that too much against Bethesda. Like, particularly on PC, the game theoretically has to accommodate every hardware combination possible. That's a hell of a lot of combinations. Like, I'm willing to bet they didn't test the game on, you know, a monitor setup where there's a 2K monitor in the middle, two 1080p monitors either side of it, one of them in portrait and one of them in landscape. Probably just didn't factor in weird setups like that. Or why would they? Give a 4K copy of the Warcraft movie, guaranteed to force HDR. Yeah, that's not really ideal, but as long as you got a workaround, I suppose. There was something recently. I think it might have been Horizon Zero Dawn, actually, that they said they were having... Yeah, I think it was, actually. They were having problems with specific hardware combinations. The game was working fine on most things, but certain combinations of motherboard, CPU, and graphics card working together just didn't like to play ball with Horizon. For a while, at least. All of these various little things going on behind the scenes that I don't really think about, that are fairly intrinsic to whether or not a game will actually work for you. Anyhow, I think, folks, it is probably about time for me to wind down, as I'm due a bathroom break and a fresh drink. And it is just after 11, so definitely about that time. So if you haven't seen already, by the way, new bits and pieces in the merch store today. New version 2 of the logo t-shirt. Pretty similar to the old one, but it's had a bit of an overhaul, and hopefully it'll look a little sharper and a little better when it prints and stuff. The old one wasn't perfect. It's okay, but should look good. So that one is up on the merch store now, if you would like to check it out. Beyond that, I've added a couple of other extra options here and there as well for things, so worth a look if you're curious. I was doing something else, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, for those of you who are channel members, you should have a couple of new emotes up. I did mention that yesterday, but they are available for you. And there's more to come once they get fine-tuned, but we are slowly moving on with that stuff. Thank you very much, Noel. Dropping the merch in the chat now. Glad you enjoy going. Yeah, Matt is still away. Poor fella's up to his eyeballs in meetings, so... Cheers, Will one. Yeah, 2 of you on it. Should probably put a delay on that so it doesn't double up on the merch store thing. It's a bit excessive. But I will see if I can do that now. Setting. I'll look into it later because I'm not really sure. It's not very helpful or clear. Trying to figure out whether or not it says anything about seconds or minutes on the cooldown. I think it's probably seconds, but see. Anyway. Right, welcome through. Have a good night yourself. Yep, found the cucumber emote there then, Gray. Rather small on there. See how it looks on your guys' end. Just on the screen, perhaps. The challenge getting interesting emotes that are detailed enough and interesting enough, but preserve the detail when they're that small. That one's come out okay. About struggling under the weight of a cucumber, but. Definitely time to wind down now, I think. So, yeah, back to Remnant from the Ashes tomorrow. It should be fun. I'll take on some terrifying bosses, which will no doubt kick my ass repeatedly. We've got the Undying King in particular to face off against, so it should be interesting to see how that goes. Yes, the video I keep promising is coming. I'll have another crack, see if I can get it done tomorrow, but I did a few bits and pieces today in Resolve and stuff, and tweak the stream a little bit. You may have seen the new update this evening. That took a lot more hours than I was expecting it to this afternoon, so what can we do? We'll have another crack at it tomorrow, probably later on in the afternoon, because again, neighbours still getting their roof looked at. Beyond that, yeah, back to Fallout on Thursday. You should have some Fallout news on Thursday as well, which will be cool. Looking forward to seeing what some new details and snippets and tidbits Bethesda have for us about the next update, which is only 2 weeks away now, so looking forward to that. Could be good. And yeah, we'll see what happens towards the weekend. Should have hopefully some good stuff towards the end of either the weekend or the start of next week as usual as well. So, cool stuff coming up. So, do check it all out. Social media links down there as well if you haven't already. Facebook, Instagram, and the old Twitters if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing. Natter and so on and so forth. And yeah, that covers everything. Yes, thank you again to Jack and Dennis for the membership this evening. Very, very much appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. And thank you everybody else for the memberships and the support and all that good stuff as well. It's huge. Appreciated. So, I'm going to head off, get a drink, and get out of the bathroom. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your evening and a good day tomorrow and today if you're just getting up. And we'll do this all again tomorrow night for Remnant. Be cool. Getting into territory I haven't seen before now, so looking forward to that. It's going to be unfamiliar ground. Probably more dying. Maybe we should break the death counter out. Oh, that was one for tomorrow. So, have a good night, folks. See you tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Bye.
No.